Jenna Cowan is your class speaker. The Provost Selection Committee chose Jenna for this honor from a group of outstanding candidates nominated by our academic programs. Jenna graduates today with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Sociology and 2 minors, Theater Arts and Woman, Gender, and Sexuality Studies. Passionate about feminism and social justice, Jenna's focus during her time at Western has been about learning to help members of her community and advocating for the fair treatment of everyone, no matter what their background. Jenna has worked as a peer health educator for Western's Prevention and Wellness Services and served as a board member with Whatcom Peace and Justice Center. She has also spent time as the lead volunteer for the Law Advocates Access ID program, where she helped people navigate the process of obtaining official state identification. After graduation, she plans to work in human resources and has a long-term goal of returning to school for her master's degree and becoming a sociology professor. A graduate of Woodinville High School, Jenna is the daughter of Barbara and Ken Cowan. In her speech today, she will discuss pursuing happiness and embracing the uncertainty of what lies ahead after college. Please welcome your class speaker, Jenna Cowan.
Hi. I wanted to start out by thanking the sign language interpreter for helping me to speak today. I also wanted to thank my amazing professors who continue to inspire me daily and who nominated me to speak today. And I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for the incredible support, financial and otherwise, that my family and loved ones have given me throughout my life, but particularly in the last 4 years. So thank you so much. I had a different speech written for you today. I was going to talk about leaving Western with optimism and embracing the uncertain times ahead. When I wrote it, I was thinking about post-graduation plans and the fact that many of us don't know where we're going or what the working world has in store for us. I'm a strong believer that learning to accept that nothing is ever certain is the first step to happiness. The more you try to control your life, the more it will veer off course. But when I woke up on November 24th and classes had been canceled due to hateful threats against students of color on our campus, those words began to feel very empty. I'm an optimist, but I hate it when people act as if everything is okay when it clearly isn't, and I don't want to waste your time. This is a time of celebration, and we have all accomplished a great deal, but it would be wrong of me to insinuate in any way that the future isn't a terrifying thing right now. Many are still in denial that racism exists in our society, and many would prefer that I not bring it up. But in a world plagued by a refugee crisis, terrorist attacks, racial tension, and almost daily school shootings, there are a lot of things we can't afford to ignore right now, and many things we couldn't even if we tried. I still believe that uncertainty can be a good thing, but I want to include that it is good not only because it gives us the freedom to follow our dreams, but also because it means that the worst parts of our society are not set in stone and can be changed. I want to talk to you about embracing uncertainty with positivity and determination. We're graduating. We're about to embark on a journey that for many of us is the least structured experience of our lives. And that can be scary. For me, the uncertainty used to be paralyzing, especially when graduation was on the horizon and people started asking me about my post-graduation plans. Not all uncertainty is good, and we live in a very troubling time, but if we don't accept it, we can never move forward. We need to take our future for the blank slate that it is and make sure that what is drawn is what we want our world to be. And that goes for your careers as well as social justice. I wanted to tell you that all our uncertain futures are a gift, that with all the uncertainty comes limitless possibilities that we should be thankful for, and I still think that's true. But I would like to amend that and say that much like a big part of college, our futures are alone. The education we have received has opened up countless opportunities for us, and not just in the world of work. Our education has given us the tools to think critically about current events and make real changes for the better. We have the opportunity right now to be the change we want to see in the world. And more than that, we have the obligation to use the education we have received. Especially here in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, we have programs that prepare us to address some of the world's most desperate social problems. Communication studies, English, history, journalism, liberal studies, modern and classical languages, philosophy, anthropology, communication sciences and disorders, health and human services, political science, psychology, sociology, East Asian studies, linguistics, multidisciplinary studies, and last but certainly not least, women, gender, and sexuality studies. It can be very hard to find the inspiration to embrace uncertainty when much of that uncertainty is very incredibly threatening to the world we want to live in. A balance needs to be found between fully recognizing the massive and disturbing problems in our society and maintaining the positivity to keep us going so that we can solve them instead of admitting defeat. So be excited and embrace the power and the responsibility that we have as educated citizens of the world to make a difference. I urge you to revel in the uncertainty. When someone asks you what you'll be doing the next 5 years, get excited and say with confidence, I don't know. It could be anything. And really recognize that it could be anything. You could teach English overseas, get really involved in your social cause, make incredible friendships, find your dream job, start a family, or even go back to school after you've had some time to recover. Don't worry about how much you're going to make as long as you make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenna, for those heartfelt and superb remarks.